Hello children, how are you all? Yes, I hope all of you are fine. Are you ready for the class? Now in this year we are studying 6th standard. Because of coronavirus, you are all promoted to 6th standard from 5th standard without examination. So in this year we are going to learn some more new chapters. The last year we had learned some chapters, some stories and poems, and in this year we are going to learn some new stories and poems. So let's go to our first chapter. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear the first chapter?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is look into your textbook, page number 12. What you can see there in that page? Yes. What is the title of our new chapter, first chapter? Yes. All of you look into textbook. The title of first chapter is Through a Colored Glass. Through a Colored Glass. Do you know the meaning of that title? Yes. Through a colored glass means the views through a colored glass. So listen carefully. Now I am going to explain this chapter. This is a part from an autobiography of R.K. Lakshman. R.K. Lakshman, do you know about R.K. Lakshman? Do you know about R.K. Lakshman? He is a famous cartoonist and illustrator. Do you like cartoons? Do you like cartoons? Yes, all of you like cartoons. Through cartoons, we can express our feelings and we can criticize everything around us. Am I correct? Yes, very good, very good, very good. So, dear students, in this chapter is a part from the autobiography of R.K. Lakshman. As I told you few seconds ago, he was a great cartoonist from India. Okay. In this chapter, the writer describing about his childhood memories. Do you have childhood memories? Let me ask some questions to you. What is your ambition in your life? What do you want to become in your future? Yes, someone wants to become a doctor and someone wants to become teachers. Okay, very good, very good. So all of us have some ambitions in our life. Okay. Like that, he means R.K. Lakshman had ambitions in his childhood. In this chapter, he explained this extract. The writer explains about his childhood memories and about his brother. Do you know about his brother? Do you know the name of his brother? Yes, R.K. Narayan. So his brother's name is R.K. Narayan. Do you know about R.K. Narayan? Yes. R.K. Narayan is a famous writer, English writer from India. He has written many books. His famous book is Malgudi Days. Do you know about Malgudi Days? Yes. So R.K. Narayan's famous book is Malgudi Days. So let's start the chapter. In the chapter, the writer explains about a childhood memory of him. So his old house was in Mysore. His old house was in Mysore. In his old house in Mysore, there was a window. And the glass pane divided into many parts of different colors. One day, the pane of window broke into different pieces, and the pane broke, bits of colored glass tinkled down. And the writer went outside of his home and he picked a colored glass, a blue glass piece, and he looked into outside his surroundings through the blue glass. then he could see all views in his surrounding as blue. When he looked through the blue glass, he could see everything as blue. When he looked through the blue glass piece, he could see everything as blue color. The gardener and the cow and the sky also, the sun also, he could see everything as blue color. Secondly, he picked the green glass piece. When he looked through green glass piece, he could see everything as green color, and it was very good look and a peaceful look when he looked at everything through green glass, and he could see everything as a cool and calm. And after that, he picked a red glass and he looked at his surrounding through the red glass piece. Then he shocked. It was dangerous views. All views were very dangerous. When he looked at the cow, he thought the cow is trying to attacking him, and he could see the sky as a bloody sky, and he could see the dog is barking against him as a dangerous dog. So through this, by explaining this childhood memory, he is saying that everything around is same. Everything around us is same. But the difference is our viewpoint, our attitude. The difference is our attitude. The difference is our attitude towards everything around us. Everything is same, but when we look at with a bad attitude, then we feel it as a bad. If we look at to search it our surrounding with a good attitude, then we can see everything as good. That is the difference. Could you understand? Okay, very good. Then secondly, in the second part, the writer explaining his another childhood memory. He is saying that he was not a good student in his classroom, but one day his teacher asked all students of his class to draw a picture in their slate. Their teacher asked them to draw a leaf in their slate. Then all students started to draw pictures in their slates, but the writer was troubled because he don't know how to draw pictures. This is his first experience in drawing pictures, but he drew a very good leaf, and the teacher appreciated him for that picture. Finally, he could understand he is a good artist. After that event, he could understand he is a good artist. From that age, he started to draw pictures, and he is remembering, when did I start drawing pictures? When I became a good artist. Then he could remember when he was 3 years old, he started drawing picture on the walls of his house. Yes, he started drawing pictures on the walls of his house by using burnt woods that he got from the stove of hot water from the backyard of his house. Okay, so in the first parts, the writer explaining 2 childhood memories of his life. In the first part of the chapter, the writer explaining 2 childhood memories of his life. After that, he is motivating other artists by explaining his life. He is saying that an artist should have a keen eye. A keen eye means, what's the meaning of a keen eye? A keen eye means good at noticing things. An artist should very good person at noticing things. An artist should observe everything. An artist should observe everything around him. Then he could see, then he could do his work very easily. He could draw pictures very easily, then he could write everything very easily. Because an artist should know his surrounding. Okay, so an artist should know his surrounding. That is compulsory for an artist. So, an artist should observe everything around him. And in this chapter he is saying that he liked to draw crows that he could see from his garden. Okay, so in childhood he was drawing the pictures of crow, single crows and a group of crows, like all children. You know, one of the picture of a crow is sent to many countries, and one of that is hanging in Iceland also. Finally he became a good artist. He could realize it, he is an artist, and in his childhood he could realize it, he is an artist, he is a good artist. And he started and he decided to be an artist when he was 9 years old. The writer R.K. Lakshman, the cartoonist R.K. Lakshman, decided to be an artist when he was 9 years old. When did he start? He decided to be an artist. When did, dear students, when did he decide to be an artist? Yes, when he was 9 years old. When he was a child, he was cycling to find landscape for 10 miles to draw in his canvas. After a few years later, he started to draw many pictures and cartoons and send those cartoons to many magazines and other newspapers. And they published his his cartoons in their newspapers and magazine. And from that work, he could earn some money as pocket money. Finally, few years later, he got a job in the New Hindustan Times newspaper, and he served there more than 47 years old. He served there more than 47 years old. How many years he served in that newspaper? Yes, 47 years. And in the 150th anniversary of that newspaper, they published a stamp. The front picture of that stamp is his cartoon, because he became the face of that newspaper, and they started to publish his cartoon in the front page of that newspaper. So through this chapter, there is a moral for us, that is, we should observe everything around us. Dear students, everything around us should be an inspiration for us. So you want to find out the merits of everything around us, and you want to avoid the demerits of everything around us. That is the message of this chapter. Okay, I think all of you could understand this chapter clearly. So let's wind up today's class, and thank you to all. Have a nice day.